Good morning, everyone. It's your girl, Bree. How you doing this morning? I hope that you all woke up this morning, clothed in your right mind, able to use your limbs. Today, I will be talking about wisdom. Wisdom, worry, and worship. When we sit down and we worry about stuff, we're not using our wisdom on things. When things are coming our way, when we're faced with difficult tasks in our life, we're supposed to be worshiping our way through, not worrying about it. If you're laying in your bed and you're worried about something that you have no control of, cast down that thought right then and there and start to worship. Start to use your wisdom. Start to minister to yourself about what you have going on, about how you're going to come out of your situation. Speak life into your own self. You don't need anyone to encourage you. You don't need anyone to speak anything into your life. Speak life of your own self. You are abundant. You are wise. You are worthy. You are wealthy. You are who God says you are. Allow yourself to worship Him in spirit and in truth. Allow yourself to change your mind frame, change your mindset, change the things that you are thinking about. If you're thinking about how you're going to pay your bills, instead of worshiping Him and thanking Him for your bills already being paid. If you're thinking about when you're going to land your career job, instead of worshiping Him and thanking Him for that career job, because it's already yours. You just have to reach out and you have to grab it. You have to know that you have the power and you have the ability in you to get whatever you need and you want in your life. You have to stand up for yourself. Use your wisdom. Worship. Stand in your power. Keep praising, keep worshiping God, because He wants to move in a mighty way for you. He wants to move on your behalf at all times, but you have to trust Him. You have to be willing to trust in Him. You have to be willing to believe in Him. You have to be willing to worship your way through this thing. I know sometimes it doesn't look like, it seems like trouble is all around you. It seems like chaos is all around you. It seems like darkness is all around you. But guess what? Worship your way out of that. Worship your way. Tell yourself, I am not stuck. I am not stuck. I can get out of this at any given time. I am not poor. I am not none of these things. Do not let your mind to take over you and your mind to dictate these things for you, because you are who your Heavenly Father say you are. Get in that mode. Get in that practice every day. Start practicing. Start ministering to yourself. Start speaking affirmations over yourself. Listen, make your own affirmations. Make your own affirmations so that you can speak to yourself. Only you know what you're going through. Only you know what you're standing in need of. So what you stand in need of, God wants to meet your needs. And by how He's going to meet your needs is you acknowledge the things that you're standing in need of. You acknowledge, hey, it's me. It's me battling addiction. It's me battling this. Whatever you may be faced with today, just know that God will carry you. He will keep you. He wants to carry you. He wants to keep you. He wants to minister to you. He wants things to be better for you. He wants you to surrender to His will and to His way. Worship. Get in the spirit today. And today, when you get up, while you're brushing your teeth, you worship Him. You worship Him for what you're standing in need of. If you're standing in need of for God to show up and show out in your life in any form of any fashion, I want you to get into that worshiping spirit today. I want you to dig deep inside of your belly, and I want you to worship Him. And I mean, cry out to Him, call out to Him, because He is able and He wants to do these things for you. He's going to do these things for you. Trust Him in all your ways. Worship Him. Praise Him. Just do what He needs you to do, because God is able and He wants to carry you through. Are you going to let Him carry you through, or are you going to worry? Are you going to sit in that bed and worry about things that you cannot change, except the things that you cannot change? Learn to let go of control. Learn that God is in control of everything. You're not in control of anything. God is in control of everything. And when you let go of that, you're going to learn to stop worrying and start worshiping and using your wisdom on things. Because when you be still and listen to the still voice of God, your wisdom, it flows. It flows. Pray for God to give you wisdom if you're lacking wisdom. Pray for God to move on your behalf on these things. Continue to push forward. Continue not to allow yourself to get trapped up in anything, but continue to Know that God is carrying you through. He's going to continue to carry you through. He has a plan and a purpose for you. Even though you might not see that plan and that purpose, it is written already. Your life is already written, okay? Trust in Him. Listen, trust in Him. Just trust in Him. Use your wisdom on things today. Hey, listen, if you got a bill to pay, or if you have something that you need to take care of, trust in God that your needs are going to be met for that. Trust in Him. He's going to send somebody right in the nick of time. When you feel like giving up, He's going to send somebody in right there. When you lose hope, when you let go of that thing, stop holding on to things that is no longer serving you. Release all that. It's getting ready to be 2022. We're going to release all that. We're leaving all that. We're not being a bag lady. Okay? We're not being a bag lady in 2022. We're sticking to what we say. We're sticking to what we do. Fellas, you're not being a bag man. You're standing in your power. You're calling those things out. You're worshiping. You're walking into your divine calling. You're letting go of all these things and these people who are hindering you from being the best that you could be you. You're isolating yourself from these people. You're letting go of these toxic people because God is showing you that people you can't trust. You're letting go of these situational supporters who's holding on to you for financial gain. They just want to use you for your finances. We're letting go of those people. We're letting go of those negative people who never have anything positive to say. If we tell them we're starting a project, then they have something, oh, that's not going to work. We're letting go of all those people. We're coming from amongst them people. We are no longer keeping people that's trying to put us down in our circle, but instead we are surrendering, using our wisdom, and we're worshiping. We're worshiping at all giving times. We're worshiping. No matter who you serve. I don't care who you serve. I don't have nothing to do with that. No matter who you serve, but we're worshiping. Okay? We're standing in, we know what we're standing in need of, and we're worshiping for that stuff. We're calling those things in. We're speaking a life over ourselves. We're speaking abundance over ourselves. We're speaking these things. We're encouraging ourselves. We're not having a pity party for ourselves. We're not sitting down and we're not dwelling on the woulda, coulda, shouldas. No, we're stepping out on faith. If you feel like God put you in a position to be a single man, you're gonna step out on faith. You're gonna make that tape, you're gonna make that CD, you're gonna make that song, and you're gonna drop it. Yeah, some people might not like it on first, but eventually some people are gonna start resonating to that song. So that's what we're gonna do. You're gonna write that book, you heard? You're gonna tell your story, you're gonna do these things. You're gonna allow your wisdom to take over. You're gonna allow your worship to carry you through. We're not gonna worry, you're not gonna stress, you're not gonna do any of these things, but you're gonna worship. You're gonna worship. Tap into your wisdom, tap into your divine power, tap into the power that's inside of you. It's in you. Everybody have it in them. You have to be willing to pull it out. How far are you willing to go to meet your success? How far are you willing to go to make sure your children are fed? How far are you willing to go to make sure that your family is lacking of nothing? How far? You got to be hungry for this. When you hungry for it, you're going to go get it. You're going to go get it. You're going to get out of your stagnance. You're going to get out of the place where you are. You're going to get out of the place of worry. You're going to get out of the place of regret. You're going to get out of all this. When you want something, you're going to go get it. No matter who or what is trying to stop you or what is trying to get in your way, you're going to continue to go and do the things that you need to do. You're going to go get your stuff. You're going to praise. You're going to worship. You're going to fast. You're going to clap. You're going to sing. You're going to do all these things. Stop being sad. Stop being depressed. Stop being in these things. Learn to be happy for yourself. If nobody else is cheering for you, cheer for yourself. Respect yourself at all times. Know that God is able. Know that He is carrying you through. Know He wants to get you through. No matter what nobody say or what nobody do, this is your life. Live your life to the fullest. What don't make sense to nobody else is because it's not supposed to make sense to nobody else. This is your life. Live your life to your best of your abilities. Do not allow nobody to stop you from being your true, authentic self. You are who you are, so be who you are. Worship. Get rid of that worry. Get rid of the people who's not gonna like you. Stop feeling like nobody's not gonna support your dreams. Stop thinking that it's automatically a no when you haven't even got it a chance. Stop thinking that you're gonna be denied when you haven't even applied yourself. Stop worrying about things. Worship. Get in that spirit. Use your wisdom on every given thing. Trust in Him because He wants what's best for you. He wants to lead and guide you. You have to allow yourself to get into this. You have to allow yourself to be willing to go what you want to do. This is for you. This road is not for nobody else. It's for you. Are you going to allow yourself to be stuck? Are you going to allow yourself to be stagnant and in the same place? Do you still want... Good morning. Do you still want to be in the same place that you were in 2021? It's about to be 2022. You have to step out on faith. You have to allow yourself to be your true, authentic self. No matter who's standing in your way, no matter what's trying to stop you, whatever you did in 2021, you should not bring it in 2022, because what God has for you is for you. And He's trying to bring you to somewhere, but you have to be willing to take that step. You have to be willing to go where He's trying to bring you. If you're not willing to go where He's trying to bring you, then you're going to find yourself in the same, you're going to find yourself struggling, the same struggles, the same addictions that you was doing in 2021. So you don't want that for your life. If you want to change, if you want to do better for your life, then you have to do that. You have to stand up. You have to surrender. You have to stop worrying and start worshiping at all given times, because the enemy wants you to worry. The enemy tells you that you're not going to make it. The enemy tells you that you're not going to be what you can be. If you allow the enemy to get in your head, that is what he's going to do, because that's where he plays it, in your mind. You have to change your mindset at all given times. And you have to know that God will lead and guide you when the time is right. You have to be willing, though. You have to put fight. He's not going to do it by himself. If you don't step out and take the first step, how do you want somebody to lead you if you're not willing to step out for your own self? You have to be willing to step out and do the things that you need to do. Because if you're not, you're just staying there. You're staying stuck. Why the hell would you want to be in hell? You're already in hell. Get your ass out of that. Get your ass from out of being stuck and do what you need to do for your life, for yourself. Like, we're not repeating the same cycle over and over and over and over again. No, I need you to get yourself up. I need you to do the things that you need to do for you, for your children, for your household, for your relationship, for whatever. You have to get up and you need to do the things that you need to do. Pray as much as you can to whoever you pray to. That's on you. But I'm just saying, that's what you have to do. You have to move yourself, and communicate with yourself. Be honest within yourself. It is easy for you to lie to somebody else, but never lie to yourself. Be your true, authentic self with yourself. And if you don't know that, you need to do some self-love and some self-healing, because something inside of you is not loving on you. You're supposed to love yourself, whether you big, small, or whatever. At all given times, love yourself, no matter what. Nobody on the outside should be able to tell you anything to make you feel insecure about yourself, because you love yourself. If somebody on the outside can tell you something to make you feel insecure, you need to go heal. You have to heal, because you have some wounds that you are still battling. Because nobody's opinions pays any of your bills. Nobody's opinion is going to do anything for you. Everybody has opinions, but what somebody say, it shouldn't bother you. It shouldn't move you. But if it does bother you and it is moving you, that's because you need to heal yourself. And I really wish that you would go and heal yourself and stop allowing the enemy to allow you to be stuck and stagnant into these things. And you have to learn to keep praying, keep fasting, keep worshiping, and keep moving in the spirit at all given times, because the enemy, he comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Don't let him destroy your dreams. You got dreams of starting your own business. Start it. Listen, I don't care how it looks to other people. It would look right to you. It don't matter how you may start off looking. Just do what you feel in your heart is best for you to do. And allow God to do the rest. Allow him to show up and show out in your situation, because he wants to. Don't allow anyone to get you off your horse or get you off of what you know inside of you is best for you. They're not in your body. They're not in your heart. They don't know what's best for you. So don't allow nobody to feel like they know what's best for you, because they do not. At all given times, pray, worship, because that's what he wants you to do. He wants you to worship and use your wisdom and not worry. We're not worrying. We're giving all our problems to him. We're not worrying about anything. Well, you guys, I hope you have a blessed and prosperous day. Today is going to be a wonderful day. Doors of opportunities are going to open for y'all. You're going to get that call you receive. You're going to get that money you've been asking for. It's just that house you've been looking for, you're going to find. It's just, he's going to open the door for you. Just trust and believe in him. I don't know where your faith lies, but my faith is on 1 trillion, and I know what God can do. Peace and blessings to you guys.